Okay, so you want to get honey fast, right? That's the whole point of this game. So I'm going to give you some quick tips on things you can do every day to get honey quickly. Okay, so what's the first thing that comes to mind when like farming honey? It may be the wind shrine, which is probably the easiest way to farm honey because the boosts are insane from the wind shrine depending on what you give it. Now, there are different things you could give it. Like, if you're a more max player, then you could give it any items you want because you're max and you have everything. Preferably glitter would be the best thing to give in terms of getting good boosts, or you could give the red or blue extracts. Purple potions work really good, and I believe tropical drinks are also really good. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to donate 20 tropical drinks to the Wind Shrine, and then we'll just see how it goes from there. Okay, Cloud Vials are also a really good thing. They're very easy to find because you could use oils to spawn the Windy Bee. Oils have a super high chance, like it's almost 100% for getting the Windy Bee, and you could just farm the Cloud Vials, and Cloud Vials give pretty good boosts. They give like times 5, times 6, more on how you give it, depending. Yeah, that would depend on how many you give it. But let's give the Wind Shrine 20 tropical drinks, and he eats them up. Okay. Wow. Those were some good boosts. Now, uh, yeah, there's one problem with that. So, what we're gonna do is we're going to try to go to the blue flower field and see how that goes. Maybe we could get like a good boost there, but yeah, you'll probably want to do your coconut crab because since they're tropical drinks, they give you coconut boosts, which I did not think about at all. Okay, we got totally unlucky, and we're gonna just try to do this. So let's do blue extract, glitter, glue, and we should be good to go. Okay, let's put the sprinklers and then let the grinding begin. Oh, by the way, each glue gives you 7 million honey. So, what that means is that, I mean, if you have glues to spare and you gave it like 100, bam, that's like 700 million right away, and that'll be really helpful. So, it depends on what you're going for. Now, I don't really recommend that as much if you're saving for gummy mask, but it depends on like what you want to do. Ah, so 5 million honey a second. That's not bad if I do say so myself. So, this is going pretty well. And remember, this is just blue flower field with a 5 times Windtron boost. So that's like pretty insane, if you ask me. Oh, remember to use your coconuts, because those give you a really good boost. Like, I got 6 million from that one coconut, so that would be a really good beneficial thing to do. And coconuts are really easy to come by, so you won't have a problem with, like, wasting too many. One thing I'll mention as a tip is that if you have, like, a mythic bee that you want to become gifted, as much as it'll tempt you to just get a star tree and put it on it, that's probably wouldn't be the best idea because you can give fruits to that bee that it likes. It has to like the fruit, and it is possible to get it gifted from that. But if it's an event bee, it's not possible. So that's something you should know because you could save a lot of time and energy if you just save and use those star treats for a bee that you can only get gifted with star treats, which would be an event bee like your photon. Okay, so as a summary, we got 1,150,000,000 honey, and we started with around 250 million. So that is around 900 million honey from a times 5 blue flower field boost. So imagine how much I would have gotten if it was in like the coconut field. So you can do this like every single hour. Of course, I don't recommend doing it every single hour because you would need these resources for like saving for something. But definitely, if you're in the pinch for honey, this would be a good thing. And you could do this like any hour if you do want to do this. It's not like something you can only do once a week. But that will bring us to the next thing that we're going to have to review to see how to make honey quickly. Okay, so you're all aware of mobs. There's the Mondo chick, the stump snail, and there's the tunnel bear. So the tunnel bear actually gives you a pretty decent amount of honey. It gives you a lot of honey. It gives you around It gives you around 15 million honey on average. You'll have to kill it a few times, good number, before you could get the full reward for that. But doing the tunnel bear actually gives you a pretty decent amount of honey, a lot more than you expected. Now, you probably already do the tunnel bear, but just a quick pointer. If you don't do it, you could do it every day, or every other day. And if you have the gifted vicious feat, it'll reduce the time. Same thing for King Beetle and Stump Snail. Stump Snail is more of an auto clicker kind of thing. It gives you 30 million, but if you're like trying to get honey quickly and you don't have an auto clicker or you don't want to go the auto clicker approach, you could go more of a tunnel bear, King Beetle, and Mono Chick gives you a good amount, so you can just hop in there and just take some of those rewards. Now, this one may come as obvious, but doing a Mythic Meteor Shower just gives you so much value. On average, it gives you like around 200 million, depending on how quick you are, but it's just really good value, and if you do it every day when you can do it, it'll just be so good. Or what you could do is you could have your friend summon one for you, or you could ask someone who looks really good to summon one for you. So overall, the meteor shower is just insane value that you just shouldn't deny. Alright, so we started with 1,150,000,000. Now we have almost 1,400,000,000. That was even more than 200 million. So definitely getting a mythic meteor shower would just be very beneficial to you're trying to get honey. Okay, and the final thing we're going to cover is quests. You may not want to do it, but doing your black bear quests are actually give you a really good amount of honey. So, this one is strolling the strawberries, and 150 million red pollen, 75 million from the strawberry field. So, that's basically just going to the strawberry field and getting 75 million, and that quest gives you like 250 million. Now, of course, it'll give you less if you're at a lower level, but then again, it's still a really good value if you're just trying to get it. That good amount of honey so you can get your next hive slot or whatever you would need. Now, that'll be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you did, and have a good one.